Hi, welcome to another Kevy Shaves. Something a bit different today, and I know this is going to open a can of worms. Everybody's got different opinions on this, but I wanted to talk to you today. I've been shaving now for probably about 2 to 3 months, and I really enjoy it, and buying different products and stuff like that. But I had to think to myself, I was thinking the other day, and I thought, what if you could only have 6 soaps? What soaps would they be? And what kind of soaps should every wet shaver have in their den? What kind of soaps? At least one of these soaps. I've got 6 soaps here that are readily available. You can get them on Amazon.com. They're available through online stores in most countries. Some other soaps aren't so readily available. I mean, here in the UK, at the moment, we can't get a lot of the US soaps because of European law. They have to have certification to say that the ingredients that's going into the soap is safe for people to use. So there's a lot of kind of shit that's went on, sort of thing, and it's quite bad that we can't get the soaps, but hey, there you go. We can order them online and kind of take a chance, but there's a chance you take. But these soaps today I'm going to talk about are 6 soaps that are readily available, I think worldwide. I've checked, you can get most of them on Amazon.com, Amazon.co.uk, Italy, France, places like that, Germany. You can get them kind of most places. So yeah, I know it's going to divide opinion because some people are going to say, but you didn't mention so-and-so, but this is my personal opinion. I think if you have at least one of these soaps in your den, then you're okay. And the first one I'm going to talk about, first soap, is Arko. Now, Arko is a soap that's based in Turkey. I've got some notes written here. It was released in 1957, and most people have it in a stick. I have it in this little tub, and the soap comes up like that. And I don't know if you can still see it. It's got like the kind of old school 50s logo on it. I've actually not used this, but I've used an Arko stick, which most people have, and most people are split on the scent, saying it smells a bit like the stuff that you put in toilets and stuff like that. But to me, it's got a lemony kind of type scent. It's okay. It lathers up fantastically well. Yeah, everyone's got Arko, or everyone should have a stick of Arko, whether you like it or not. It's just nice to have in your den. Yeah, so that's the first soap that I think, of the 6 that I'm going to show you today. The first one, Arko. Everyone should have Arko in their den. Okay, moving on. The next soap, this again has been around for over 100 years, probably. And it's Taylor of Old Bond Street. Now, they've got a lot of different scents. I have it in the sandalwood, but every den should have a Taylor of Old Bond Street. It comes in this tub. You get a little cap like that. There's the soap there. Oh, it's beautiful. This is the sandalwood version. It lathers up easily. It's readily available in most countries. There's lots of different scents, as I say, you can get. There's maybe about a dozen or so. And I'm just again looking at my notes, and it was 1854 that Jeremiah Taylor first kind of started making shaving products. 1854, and it's still going today. It kind of shows you the longevity of the quality of it. It doesn't agree with everyone's skin. Some people find it brings them out in a rash, but I kind of get on okay with it, and it's just a nice one to have in the den. So that's number 2, Taylor of Old Bond Street. And this one is in the tub. You do get it in a tube. It's exactly the same cream. Okay, so that's number 2, and these aren't in any order or stuff like that, so they're just individual. Okay, the next one I'm going to choose out of the 6 to have in your den is, I think I'll go with this. This is Mitchell's Wool Fat, and this is a, no, it's not a horse, it's a ceramic dish, and there's the soap inside. Nice, clean, soapy scent. And again, just looking at the notes, this was produced first in the 1930s in Bradford in Yorkshire in the UK by a chemist called Fred Mitchell, and it's still made, this soap is still made to that original 1930s formula, and it's supposed to be very good to, it has very good healing properties for people with sensitive skin, and it is actually made from the wool fat of sheep, prepared with natural lanolin, softens, soothes, softens and smooths. Bradford, Yorkshire, England, and it comes in this tub and it has a lovely logo on it there. And again, some people have issues with lathering it, but I find if you bloom it, bloom the soap first, put some water in it, pour it out, and then just lather it up, and it's quite easy to lather, and it gives you a lovely lather. Yeah, so that's the next one on the list of 6, Mitchell's Wool Fat. Okay, the next one is this, Proraso. I love Proraso. Everyone should have Proraso in their den. The thing I like about Proraso is, I'm just looking at the notes again, 1948, Piero Martelli was the guy who first kind of came out with this shaving tub, and the little guy on the side here, he's called Gino, and he's still going after all this time. And the thing I love about it is, Proraso comes in this box, and it's just old school, and there's the tubs there. I just love the stuff. I just like the way it's packaged, and I have it in the red sandalwood version as well, and you also get it in white, which is a sensitive skin version. So there's the red and there's the green, and this is a eucalyptus and menthol, and there's the soap there. Yeah, it's a nice scent, and it does have a lovely, the menthol cools your face when you put it on. Here's the sandalwood, there's the soap again. Beautiful smell, and everyone should have at least something Proraso in their den. One soap, maybe more. They do a lot of products. Okay, the next one I'm going to do of the 6 soaps you should have in your den, at least one of, is Taboc. Again, this is going to split people because you either love Taboc or you hate it. And it comes in, again, a nice clip-cloppy horse ceramic tub, pot, and there's the lid and the soap inside, and it's a hard soap. And it's just, I love the smell of Taboc. Again, some people don't like it. Some people just don't take to it because it's a tobacco scented soap, but tobacco in a good way. And Taboc has been on the go since 1959. So that's what, almost 60 years, 60 odd years, I don't know. Yeah, Maurer and Wirtz, Stolberg, Germany. And it comes in this pot, and it's a beautiful packaging. And it's going to take, if you buy a tub like this, well, it says, if you buy a pot of Taboc, it's going to take you forever to get through, but just the scent on it is great. It's a great performer, easy to lather, great, Taboc. Okay, the last one Again, actually, just thinking about it, most of these soaps that I've showed you, there's one left to show you. Most of these soaps divide the wet shaving community in some way, because they'll either be, I don't like Arco, and then someone else will say, I love Arco, and then someone else will say, I can't get Mitchell's wool fat to lather, I don't like it. Yeah, I love it because it's nice on my skin and stuff like that. And again, this last one I'm going to show is, I've heard a lot of different opinions on it, and some people love it, some people hate it. Personally, I love it. I think it's a great soap. And the soap is, the last one, Chella. Now, as you see on the front here, this is written in Italian, so I can't read Italian, but I get that on the date. I've looked that up. 1899 is when it was first produced, this soap, and it's still made to that original recipe, and it's a very soft, as you can see it's coming off on my finger there, it's kind of like a, some people would probably call it a crope, in between a cream and the soap. And the smell on this is almond, cherries. It's just, I just love the scent on it. And the thing about Chella is, I actually was just messing about with this, doing some test lathers, and I put it in a bowl and I lathered it up, and I kept adding water and kept adding water and kept adding water, and I just kept adding the water, and every time I added water and just kept lathering it up, it just kept producing more and more and more lather. Absolutely incredible. A little tub like this, and it's still made to the original formula that they made. They made it back in 1899. So it just shows you that that's, they must be doing something right. I think it's the scent, it's not the performance of the soap, I think it's the scent of the soap that kind of divides people. Yeah, so that's 6 soaps that I personally think. Some people will agree, some people will not agree. They say, oh, how can you have Chella in your den? I don't like it. But to have at least one of these soaps, at least one, I think they should be in there, because of the history of the soaps, stuff like that. So let me just go through them again. This is my opinion of the 6 soaps you should have in your den, at least one of these. So, Chella, Taboc, Proraso, Mitchell's Wool Fat, Taylorville Bond Street, or Tobbs as it's known, and good old Arco. So if you have one of these in your den and you run out of soap, there's some kind of weird thing that everyone gets taken away, and or Douglas Smythe gets abducted by aliens, which he probably would like, but yeah, so if the apocalypse happens and there's only these soaps left, if you have one of these, or if you have all 6, great, in your den, you won't go wrong. You'll be able to have a good shave with them. I know that there's other soaps out there. Most of them are kind of American soaps, artisans, and they're making fantastic soaps. And who knows, someone making a video like this in 20, 30, 40 years time will be able to say, well, this is the soap you should have in your den. So I've just written down some that I've not used all of these. I've used some of them: Barrister and Mann, Reef Point, OSP, PAA, Phoenix Artisan Accoutrements, Tiki Bar Soaps, K Shave Works, Beaver Woodwright, Wickham's. All these soaps are great performing soaps, but some of them aren't so readily available worldwide. The 6 that I've shown you today are available online in most stores. You can get them on Amazon, stuff like that, and they're relatively affordable for most people. For most people, that sounds a bit elitist. Yes, they're relatively affordable for most people. I mean, the Chella cost me £5. Yeah, so that's just a little video that I thought I would put up. Again, it's going to divide opinion, and people are going to comment, but that's great. It's nice to have discussion like that. But these soaps, if you have one of these or two of these, if you have some of them in your den, try it. I would imagine most people do have at least one of these soaps in their den. But if you're new to wet shaving and you're looking for soaps to buy, all these soaps will perform brilliantly. They've got nice scents and they'll give you a great shave. Okay, that's it from me for today. Just something a bit different. Thanks for watching. Please comment, because I'm sure there'll be lots of discussion about this, and we'll see you in the next video. Until then, take care.